I have a very wild theory on this one, and hear me out. Uber files a racketeering lawsuit alleging auto insurance related fraud. Racketeering is big. I filed that against a person called Verge in Santa Monica. I filed a racketeering case. We won that case. I think it was back in 2004, 2005. So I do understand a little bit about the whole racketeering thing. And Uber buys insurance low, auto insurance, right? They buy it low, they sell it to us high. Why do they now turn around and sue this auto insurance company for related fraud? Are they trying to pass the buck on here? Do they know what's coming down the pipeline? Are lawyers lawyering up against Uber on this whole auto insurance fraud? I mean, they are gouging us. They are exploiting us on the auto insurance, especially, what they call external fees. And I just have a feeling there's more to come. But Uber Technologies is reportedly suing a group of law firms, doctors, and pain management clinics, alleging they staged car accidents and performed medically unnecessary surgeries. Interesting case. Got to be more to this. The ride-sharing firm's racketeering lawsuit alleges that the defendants aimed to take advantage of New York's no-fault insurance policies, which enable drivers and passengers to get reimbursed quickly after an accident, and have done so since at least 2019. A similar racketeering suit was filed in December by New York City's largest taxi insurer, American Transit Insurance Company, according to the report. ATIC, which is insolvent and had $700 million in net losses in the second quarter of 2024, has blamed its difficulties in part on the sort of fraud it and Uber are alleging in their separate lawsuits. Now, they're losing a ton of money here, right? They're bringing this lawsuit against this group for auto insurance fraud. Are they possibly making that up with Uber? I'm trying to make the connection. Are they possibly making that money up that they've lost there? And it's a lot of money. The taxi organization, it went into $700 million net losses. So Uber has lost way more than $700 million. If this scam or whatever they call it is real. But are they making it up and saying, hey, you know what? Auto insurance is so high, we have to charge you these astronomical fees. Is this the reasoning behind auto insurance? I'm just trying to figure out how they are trying to get away with that astronomical amount that they're selling to us on each and every trip. Is it to fill this void? Were they losing from these auto insurance on the other side? I don't know. In September, a public announcement posted on its website, ATI said it's working tirelessly to address a long-standing issue of statutory solvency amid rampant insurance fraud and escalating costs. Uber sued ATIC in 2024, alleging that the insurer's practices resulted in crash-related lawsuits being filed against Uber and its drivers. Uber CEO Dara Khosrowshahi has said that rising insurance costs have led to higher costs for consumers, contributing to a slowdown in Uber bookings, and he will push for insurance and tort reform, per the report. Now, all this extra money, my friends, just think about this for a second. All this extra money that they're passing it on to us. Auto insurance is high. Let's say Uber is right here, and these auto insurances were taking Uber for a royal ride. We paid for all of that. So I figure they've packaged it up as a lie to us. Oh, auto insurance is high. My guess is auto insurance sold to us at a very high price is high because they're trying to make up those deficits from the auto insurance that screwed them over for several years, according to this article. Trying to put two and two together here because it doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. And obviously LYFT must have taken a hit on this as well. LYFT has its external fees. LYFT plays the same album, the same record, the same vinyl, the same tape, the same CD noise. Hey, auto insurance is so high. We got to charge you all this extra. If indeed this is between the auto insurance and Uber, why are we paying the price? Are they selling it to us in form of a lie? Oh, auto insurance is high in general. Or is it high because there's just so much theft and they got to make up this theft through this racketeering court case? Fraud cost the insurance industry $308.6 billion in 2022. That's the whole industry, up from $80 billion in 1995. Uber told New York City's taxi regulator in December that proposed changes to commercial auto insurance requirements could leave drivers unable to insure their vehicles. And let's say they knew, I mean, this is 2009. You're trying to tell me they didn't take action in 2020? They did not know about this 1 year later? Was this the excuse to sell us high insurance for the last few years? Why didn't they take action in 2020 or 2021? Why did they let this go all the way through to 2025? I think this was the golden opportunity to gouge drivers on the insurance, hiding behind this bullshit for 5-6 years. The company asked the Taxi and Limousine Commission to be lenient on the adoption deadline for the proposed rules to allow existing policies to remain valid until they expire and to lower personal injury protection limits. Uber reported in quarterly earnings released October 31 that its membership program, Uber One, had seen a 70% year-over-year increase in membership and had more than 25 million members. The company also said it was looking beyond major cities for additional growth. I truly feel like they knew this. And you can't tell me that the alarm bells didn't ring within the first few months or the first year. Oh shit, what's going on here? And this continued from 2019. They allowed this to happen from 2019 to 2025, while they charged us the most astronomical fees and said, oh, the insurance went up. Think about it. I'd love to read your comments on this one. I'm going to leave the article below. Read the article and explain your angle. Why are we paying so much auto insurance? And do you believe Uber or LYFT? I don't know if LYFT surely must have taken a hit on this as well. Did they let this slide for years and not take action because it was the greatest way to take us to the cleaners on auto insurance? Your comments, please.